Good morning and welcome.
Aloha. We are on Hawaii's biggest and newest, youngest island, the Big Island, Hawaii Island, and we are so excited to be here. We have a really fun adventure plan for today. Yesterday was more of like a half day, but today we have such a fun day ahead. We've already had some breakfast out on the not balcony, but patio, which has been really nice. And now we have an epic Shaka Guide adventure, including Volcanoes National Park. So come along.
You ready?
Woohoo! All right, we are at Two Step Beach, which is a snorkeling spot for beginners, it says. There's a $5 parking fee, parking super limited, but we got a spot, so we're gonna try and do some snorkeling. We are at Two Step Beach. It's just rock and then ocean, and the two steps are over here, so we're gonna go over there. I have to clean off my snorkel, it's covered in sand. You see this crab? Hello. Thanks for letting us into your home. I believe these are the two steps. Or maybe this, but this area. That's how you step on in. Snorkeling was a little bit of a fail because the way that Brandon's afraid of heights, I'm afraid of those spiky little balls, those sea urchins, and they were everywhere and I couldn't get past it. I saw a few fish and it was really great. There were a lot of yellow tags in there, like all over the place, but honestly I couldn't handle those sea urchins. So we're just gonna head to Volcanoes National Park. We are now at Paradise Meadows Farm, which is on the way to South Point. They have all kinds of samples and things to try, and I'm hungry, so we're gonna stop. Here is the station with all the macadamia nuts and chocolate and coffee and honey. Excited to try it. Brandon got the medium roast to try. I'm gonna try the pea berry. And here's a map of the whole farm. These are the different honeys. I think I'm gonna try one. So we just tried a bunch of these and they were amazing. We had a very lovely guide give us different things to try, and we're buying quite a bit of it because it was so delicious. I love this thing. Now you can photo. There's a little pinky. So cute. The birds talk. Hi, Lonnie. Hi, pretty Lonnie bird. Hi, Lonnie. Hi, pretty girl. So what did you think of that tour?
It was very fun. A lot of free samples. There was amazing art, which is very dangerous.
We bought so much art.
And got to meet some animals.
Yeah.
So we had a good time. I
loved it.
I loved it.
I think we took too much time there though, so I don't think we should go all the way down to South Point. Maybe we should just head to Volcanoes National Park?
Yeah.
Okay. Making a quick stop at Punalu'u's Bake Shop, which is the southernmost bakery in the U.S. I just want some malasadas. I waited forever for these. I hope they're worth it. They're more donutty than malasadas to me, but the lilikoi glazed one is actually really good. We are now at, I think it's called Punalu'u's Black Sand Beach. It is probably the most famous black sand beach they have. It's known for having sea turtles and really cold water and black sand. These rock mounds supposedly have turtle eggs in there, and they're like nests for them to keep them safe. There's a bunch of them along the path. Do not touch them if you see them. Someone made a little rock garden. Cute. No turtles right now, but it still is a very cool and unique beach. Very different than the one in Maui. We are officially in Volcanoes National Park, and our first stop is the visitor center. Our next stop here, technically first besides the visitor center, at Volcanoes National Park are the steam vents. They're all over the place, and the steam vents are basically like a natural sauna, and it's freezing, so it's gonna feel really good right now. Literally a hole in the ground making steam to keep us warm right now. Feeling warmer?
It feels like a nice sauna.
It feels good.
It does.
This steam vent is more beautiful, and it's just as strong, if not stronger. Love.
I want to go to that.
See all of these steam vents? Yeah, Brandon wants to go to the really steamy one. I don't know if we can. We'll figure it out. Look at all the steam vents. Crazy. That one looks fun. We love a sauna. Mr. Bean over here, Brandon, saw a sign for a quick little trail to something called the Steaming Bluff. So we're gonna go over there. Okay. We see literally Mars and a lot of steam vents. It's kind of hard to see because of the fog. Hopefully it looks better when we export, but the floor here literally looks like what I imagine Mars to be. So cool. Because we've never done national parks before, we're getting distracted by everything we see instead of just following our Shaka guide. So there's a crater rim trail. Looks short, we're gonna do it, we're gonna check it out. This is cool. On one side it says the Hawaiian history. So again, this is about Pele and her sister and the fight that they had and how she tried to break away from her sister. Pele, the goddess of fire and volcanoes, but then her sister, the goddess of ocean, kind of came back in to destroy Pele. And then over here we have the science corroborated version of the events where there was a collapse and then explosions happening over and over again, and then eventually there was enough of an explosion for it to stay. Very, very cool. A slightly clearer view from over here. I like the flowers. Makes for a cool scene. We're at another overlook. The weather is not holding up for us, but this is apparently a very sacred spot, and people leave what looks to be offerings over here. That's so nice. Very pretty. My favorite thing is seeing the vegetation grow through the lava rock, showing that there are new beginnings, and after destruction, there's life. I love it. It's very cool. We're trying to find the Kilauea Trail with not much luck, I would say. We are here now at the Kilauea Lookout, but we're gonna go for a full hike here. You can't really see anything from here because there's too many trees. So, like I said, we're gonna try to take a full trail and get into the crater. So far, we're looking at a lot of steep stairs made of rock. Now it's a lot more flat, and it's definitely giving tropical rainforest because that's exactly what it is. We are at the first overlook of the hike. It didn't take us long to get here, maybe 5 minutes. It looks insane. You can see right here, maybe you can't on camera, I think you can, that there's some steam coming out of here. This is so cool. There's a bamboo orchid tree right here. It's not flowering because it only flowers for a short amount of time, but it's interesting to see the kind of plants that live here in the rainforest, but also in or next to a volcano. A non-dormant, not active, but you know, just sleeping volcano. We're at the second overlook. The rain is still very much raining, but if I zoom in, you can see it nice and clearly. We're getting close. Also, to me, it looks like it's moving. I think there's some illusion going on. Look at all the trees. It looks so cool. Brandon's talking to the birds. There's a big lava mountain of sorts over here. Oh, it looks so cool. Alright, we're almost there. It's just a bunch of these stairs again, but it is right there. It is so close. You can almost touch it. Well, I see them here. Do you see those little white dots over there? Those are people, just to give you like the scale of this place. We made it. We are in the volcanic crater right now. Ah!
It looks like it's lava.
For the path, it said to follow the stacked rocks. So that's what we're doing. They're kind of all along here and there, so that's what we're gonna do. Where there are holes in the ground, it's a lot warmer. You could like feel some warmth.
Yeah.
Which is really interesting. Not surprising. We are standing on a volcano, but still very cool. And here are more of the rock piles that we're following. I want to make it to that flat part of the crater. It is 5 p.m. and it is raining, but we are chugging. Also, I'm very wet, but at this point, I've just embraced it. You can really tell that this is molten lava when you look at rocks like this. Steam vents on steam vents on steam vents. This is epic. I wish you could all be here with us to see this. Insane. Insane. Look at all the colors. Wow. Awesome. We picked up a rock. Don't worry, we're not going to keep it. And it has all these diamondy looking things in it. And it also looks like a brownie. So I guess that's why Diamond Head got its name. I guess this is like the calcite that they were talking about. We have successfully made it to the part that to me looks like the moon. So that's very cool. See, feet on the flat moon rocks. Looks amazing. And I think it's probably time for us to turn around. It's already after 5. So what do you think?
We made it.
Yeah, we did.
We made it. This was a very fun hike.
It was.
Very
I liked
rewarding.
it. Yeah. Very cool. Never done anything like this before. Never seen anything like this. It's amazing. This looks crazy. There's like a big, I don't even know, split in the rocks, and then all of this. It looks like the site of an earthquake, or what I imagine the site of an earthquake to look like. Wow. This place, are you dancing or falling or both? This place is like no place I've ever seen in my life. If you're able, I say you make the hike, right?
Yes, it is definitely worth it.
Yeah.
I think this is very special to us because we walked on the glacier 1 year ago around this time.
Yeah.
And now we're walking on a
volcano.
Active volcano.
So that's like the opposite. Like it's character foil.
Very, very, very special.
And I would say the hike, it was pretty easy until you got like 0.1 miles away, and then on here is a little difficult.
Yeah.
Probably less difficult when it's not raining.
Yes.
But we're not hikers. We've said it a million times. We're not wearing the right shoes. I'm just wearing regular sneakers. He's wearing water shoes. So if we could do it, you can probably do it. But just use your best judgment.
Yes, I highly recommend it. But definitely be very respectful of the land.
Always, don't take anything.
Don't take any of the rocks, even though, you know,
they're cool.
That cool rock that we picked up.
Yeah.
We put it back right where we got it, and you know, just be respectful of the land.
Yeah, this is a very sacred place.
Yes.
To the Hawaiian people. This is where Pele is said to live. So, well, we're gonna head up, and we will talk to you when we're up there.
Yeah.
Okay, we are at the Thurston lava tubes now. From this parking lot, there is a shorter version of the Kilauea trail that we just did, so that's good to keep in mind. The trail coming back was difficult because of the stairs. It was really quite difficult, but it was really worth it in the end. We're both really happy we did it. We're just eating a little something before going on. We keep doing this thing where we forget to eat like for the whole day because there's just so much to do. So if you're coming to Hawaii and you're island hopping, I would say spend at least 5 days everywhere. We're not spending enough time here, right?
Right.
Here we are at the Thurston lava tubes. It says journey inside an active volcano. That's really exciting. I'm excited to go in here. These tubes form from lava flows and then hardening after that. So I'm really excited to go in. So with lava tubes, and you saw us go in one on Maui as well on the road to Hana, but basically lava flows through and then it drains and hardens, making these fun caves to play in. This is so cute. It's like we're over a canopy of a jungle. Don't you love this?
I do.
It's not as badly steep as I thought, not yet anyway. So entering in here, it's lit, which is nice. We have to walk over a bridge. It looks cool. It's a little dark for you to see it, but wow. They close off the lights at 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. So make sure you bring a flashlight if you're coming during those hours. But right now, it's lit. Brandon put on the flashlight just so we could see a little extra, and there are these cool vines. Not vines, but something up here. It's dripping a little, so it's a little wet, but I mean, it's been raining all day, so not a surprise. It's high up. This is super high up. Probably like, I don't know, 20 feet. Okay, everybody, time to crawl through this 6-inch hole, see where it brings us. A true lava tube. Just kidding. It's just a little dent in the wall.
That was a lot of fun.
Yes.
Not scary.
No, not tight at all either. It's very, very tall.
Very tall. But really cool, really awesome.
Yeah, if you're a person who's afraid of small spaces, you can definitely do this. It is fine. And you still are able to explore a lava tube, so that's really nice that they have this.
Definitely different than the one that we did on the road to Hana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to tell you a little bit about the vastness of this park and the amazing Shaka Guide app for this. It's not sponsored, by the way. We keep talking about Shaka Guide, so I just want to say, not sponsored. We just like it. Anyway, we got maybe a quarter of the way in to all of the things listed for Volcanoes National Park, and that's all we had time for. We're now here ready for dinner, but if you're going to the park, I would say 8 hours. That's what you should expect here if you're gonna do some hikes. We're at Tai Tai Bistro and Bar, which is in Volcano and was about 2.5 miles away from where we were. So that's what we're gonna have. We got vegetable spring rolls. They're deep fried. They have veggies and rice noodles in here. And then this is sweet and sour sauce with peanuts. I got a sweet and sour vegetable stir fry, which comes with a side of rice. And Brandon got pad thai, peanut pad thai, which I'm gonna show.